Yo, what's up, fellas? Shout out to the fucking chat, man. We appreciate y'all. We have an amazing show for you guys today for the daytime show, discussing the Tate debate. Let's get it, boys.
Yo, how are y'all doing on this beautiful Tuesday? It's the day show. Tonight we're going to be talking about Andrew Tate. But before we get into that, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Join the Discord. Join the fucking Discord. I gave y'all some gems yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Whoever was in the Discord, you saw the gems. And I did it completely for free. I did it for y'all. I want to give y'all, some content real quick. Also, I did on the night show. I gave you also more free content. So, yeah. But on the Discord, you could drop us topic suggestions, videos to react to, and we're always in there talking to y'all. Also, if you didn't know, 50K subscribers on YouTube by June 10th. We're going to be selecting 10 people from the Discord to come on a cruise with us. It's going to be me, Anwar, Josh Pelton, and Eric. It's going to be the Virgin Cruise. And the Virgin Cruise, you cannot have any kids. So it's a lot of girls trips, and we're going to bring a videographer. You know how that's going to go down.
Yeah, shout out to Ethan, man. Ethan's always coming through.
Hey, shout out to Ethan.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to you guys. Yesterday was a very eventful fucking evening. We had a OnlyFans model here. We had a Playboy contestie, yeah. So it was pretty crazy, man. Shout out to the chat. So we're gonna discuss a few videos today, but also we want to make sure that we talk to you guys. So yeah, man, ask us any questions if you guys want to touch on anything you guys want to talk about the fucking show last night or the show tonight. We're gonna get ready to play the first videos. It's gonna be a few more of you guys in here. I know it's only 11 so far. But yeah, man, shout out to you guys. Officially have been made aware that the merch will be here by early next week, so maybe Monday.
Oh, that's gonna be lit.
Yes, so shout out to you guys, everybody that's been waiting patiently. We do have the merch on deck. And yeah, bro, what's the chat saying so far? Shout out to them.
They're saying, what up? Eric wearing shorts. It's 25 degrees here. Sad.
Yeah, man, it's Miami here, bro. Miami's hot. It's warm out here.
They're just saying what's up to me.
Shout out to you guys, man.
They're
I don't know why does Anwar get all the love, bro?
Yeah, what the fuck? Do y'all not hear the beginning of the night show?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
What the fuck? Why didn't we get no
Like,
lawn
yo,
waters in the chat?
No one says, what's up, Eric? What's up, Basil? Like, yo, shout out to Anwar. Shout out to Anwar. Anwar literally just gets all the love. He doesn't do shit back there.
I'll be chilling.
All right, cool. Shout out to the chat, man. We'll get to you guys in a second. Let's shout out to our fucking sponsor real quick before we get started.
Hey, shout out to our sponsor, Vacay. They make CBD, CHG, THC products, gummies right there on the table. We got THC vapes as well. It's Delta 8, so it's perfectly legal. All 50 states, they ship them. If y'all want any reviews on any products specifically, we got you guys. If you want any samples, we got you as well. So let us know what you think. Let us know what you want. We got you all.
You're definitely.
Yes, sir.
The flavors that we have right here, starting from Eric, is watermelon. These are the sleep gummies, no taste. It's just hemp seed. Right here is kiwi and pomegranate right here.
What does this do for you?
That one I haven't took, so I can't even.
This is the one that like the girls get the most.
Was that the Delta 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a classy high. It's smooth. I think it's actually kind of like the kiwi. I think it's just a different flavor.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a high. You can still work off of it. The girls, you see them on the podcast, just munching them like it's fucking candy. Like,
guys, if you ever see the girls just like grabbing these things, bro, they're really fucking good.
Yeah.
And Anwar and Bezos, they basically like live off this shit. So shout out to them. Let's get to some of these chats real quick before we get to the
publicity.
Let's get to the fucking chats before we get to these videos, man. We have some amazing videos we want to talk about today.
This said, let's see. I saw one. Curtis Jones said, consistency never stops.
Yes, sir. We don't fucking sleep here.
Hey, shout
Only
out
on
to,
the weekends.
shout out to Logix.
Shout out to my boy Dom.
Shout out. Channel growing fast. Thanks to you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Any other ones?
David Jones. Oh, I see Eric is wearing socks. I'm disappointed.
How the fuck can you see my socks, bro?
That was a little
What
weird.
the fuck? You can't even see my socks, bro. Like the cutoff is right here.
He said Eric gets a pass on the shorts. It's still winter, so it won't be fair to ask him to wear sandals without
Nah,
the
bro.
socks.
It's always like warm out here.
Yeah, I'm definitely wearing sandals without socks right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Any other ones, bro?
Nah.
Shout out to Curtis. Shout out to you. Shout out to D Black. Haven't seen him before. Make sure you subscribe, homie. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, bro.
All right, cool. Let's get to the first video, man. Chat, let me know what you guys think during the video, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. This is gonna be interesting
We're
because
playing the little clip first, right? With Destiny.
yeah, because
Bro.
this is interesting because me and Anwar actually we've met Destiny. And Destiny has like a crazy following, huge fan base, and I personally never understood.
No,
how.
no, no, no.
All right, so we'll play this one first. The blue hair always takes me away, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shout out to Destiny.
States funds the Organized Crime and Terrorism Investigation Directorate in Romania. The U.S.
Okay, so then
government.
let me return to
That's
the
the body.
very-
That's
this
the
is
body.
the- this
That's
is the very,
prosecuting
very, very
Andrew
first
Tate. You don't even
question.
know this. You're not even aware of this
I
whole
do.
context.
I literally
You think it's
I can-
irrelevant.
if you
What you
want-
said earlier is that
Yeah.
this is completely irrelevant. That the
Uh-huh.
U.S. is involved. That there's no political considerations to be taken into account here. That's like your worldview. Like that is so naive. Like don't tell me about not knowing the facts of the
Yeah,
case. You don't
so-
even know who's prosecuting.
By
it.
the way, here you go. There's the Twitter thread. I know exactly where you're pulling this conspiracy from. I've read the entire
It's
thing.
not conspiracy.
There is
Go
there
to
is no
state.gov.
evidence.
State.gov/report
I know how
/2021.
excited you are, yes.
What kind of conspiracy
I know how
theory
you-
is this when I'm citing the government
conspiracy
website?
that you're
The U.S.
alleging is-
government. What conspiracy theory?
I'm telling you.
You think it's a conspiracy that the U.S. is involved with DCOT
When did the United States threaten to sanction Romania?
by putting them on the tier 2 watch list on the TIPS report, human trafficking report? That's why I cited. See, you don't know these facts about this case. That's the problem.
No. Hold on.
All you know is like
This
some
has
videos
nothing to do
on
with the case.
YouTube.
Two,
Like,
I asked you for a
that's
year.
your research.
You're telling me the United States threatened to sanction.
Yeah, any country that is on the tier 2 watch list is under threat of sanction.
Is under. Oh, so they didn't sanction them.
I said
under
under
threat of
threat.
sanction.
Yeah, under threat of sanction is the same as under threat of I'm going to throw you off the balcony. Let's just use your standards, Destiny. United
yes.
All right, cool. So while you guys chat, let me know what you guys think about that. And by the way, shout out to fucking Destiny. We actually know him in real life. The blue hair is always weird to me though. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, he believes in the government, man.
Yeah.
He's a
So
diehard
They're
Blue Pill.
righteous.
chat, let us know what you guys think. Chat, let us know what you guys think. While you guys talk about it, Basil, go ahead, take over. I'm looking up to see if they're actually on the tier 2 list.
A tier 2 watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Destiny. He was trying to say, oh, it's a Twitter conspiracy theory. Why he's citing a gov? He's like state.gov. State.gov is the government. You can't have gov and not be part of the federal government. So no random people will have the article. It's literally the government website. They have to post it. So he was citing that, and Destiny kept saying, no, it's conspiracy theory. It's conspiracy theory. But he's pulling the actual facts and citing from the website. So it's not a conspiracy theory because the government's literally saying they're on the tier 2 watch list.
Yeah, and he tried to change it from a threat of sanctions. He's like, nah, but they're not sanctioned. He's like, nah.
Right.
Yeah,
threat.
Yeah, and I saw that too. He
Yeah.
never actually said that. He kind of tried to
Switch his
Switch it
words
around,
around so
yeah.
he sounded better. Like, nah.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell when someone's losing like an argument because of the way their body language is. You know,
Mhm.
they kind of start to be like, "Oh, but," so yeah, the other guy seems like he was very like,
Composed.
yeah, composed.
He knew
Looks
what
like,
he was talking about. He had the
Yeah.
information. He has the facts. He had everything.
looks like that guy knew what he was doing, but Destiny was kind of caught off guard on that one.
He was.
Yeah, shout out to Islam.
And he didn't want to look bad. Do y'all think Destiny is like controlled by the government, or he has like they're getting paid off, or
So I just looked at the stats, and they actually are on the tier 2 watch list. So that's a fact. I don't know about the threats of sanctions. I don't know if that's why they like got Andrew. You know what I mean? But they do. United States and Romania are two of the main places that they actually do crack down hard on like people that are fucking around with the citizens and doing like ST, I guess we can call it. I don't know if we're allowed to say sex trafficking. on
Romania was
YouTube.
known for that a long time ago, and then they really cracked down on it, and then I think actually they have one of the lowest now. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't play over there, bro. And it's just, and that's and I've always said to people that that's the reason why they're not hitting Andrew with like tax evasion. They're not hitting him with nothing. They're specifically going for the worst thing that can make him look the worst
Yeah.
on social media, right? And what's worse than like trafficking people? You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Women or kids or shit like
And
that.
Romania has to do whatever United States says. If they get sanctioned by United States, they're fucked. I
Yeah.
mean, they're the poorest country in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, they're pretty much going through it over there, bro. But I haven't heard much about the court situation with Andrew, so I'm not sure what's going
We
on.
do
with
have
that.
the video. That's the next video.
Chat,
but
let
let's
me
get
know
to
what
the
you guys
chat
think.
real
Yeah,
quick.
let me know what the chat thinks about that, bro.
All right, we got some chats. Farm Boy Actual said, "Oh my God, you guys are like totally should be ashamed of yourselves, like totally brutal oppressors of women." Just kidding, I had to.
Yeah, bro. Whatever, bro. I hear this shit every night, so like it just doesn't even bother me anymore. Shout out to you though.
Repo Daddy said, "LOL, Curtis, why are you looking at that man's knees?"
Who's looking at my knees, bro?
Everybody.
Man,
D Black said,
listen-
"SMH."
He got
Go
some
ahead.
ashy ass knees.
D Black said, "SMH, Destiny's a dookie boy." The Last of Us episode, last is what is that? Episode 3, ass boy.
Yeah, bro. So it's funny because I've seen Sneeko and Destiny go at it like in real life, like in our faces. And Destiny, for the most part, he does like do a really well job of like keeping up with like arguments. But Sneeko usually wins those. Shout out to
It's
Sneeko.
usually like that off camera, Destiny.
Off camera, bro, is they're the same.
Yeah, I
They're
mean,
like
he's a chill person.
yeah,
he's just
bro,
like,
he's chill.
yeah.
There's nothing like
Mhm.
he's not a
No, like is he one of those weird people that sit here and talk about it off
bro.
camera?
You know what's
No,
funny
not at
is
all.
like off camera he's actually even cooler.
Yeah. Who you talking about, Sneeko or Destiny?
Well, both.
I was talking about
Sneako's
Destiny.
definitely cool, but
Yeah, I
no,
fucking- I was
Destiny
thinking-
is
yeah,
definitely
I'm talking about
cooler
Destiny.
off
he's
camera.
cool, bro. Like it's weird. It's like he's just a regular guy, bro. He just believes in the opposite shit. You know what I mean?
So yeah, he doesn't like hardcore like talk about
I
this
mean,
like
he
this a whole conversation.
Anwar, when we were with him, didn't we all discuss about the fact that he was like okay with like his girl getting like
Yeah, he said it would be insecure of him not to
Yes.
enforce the same rules that are basically like the same
correct?
boundaries.
So basically, and where does he live, bro? He lives like in the middle of
Yeah,
nowhere,
he lives in Nebraska.
Nebraska. So like, yeah, bro, he's a little weird. I'll say that, but he's still cool nevertheless. And every time we've hung out with him or been around him, bro, he's always been chill. Sneeko too, bro. Like we used to go out with Sneeko. We used to go eat. I think you went partying with him too. So
Yeah, we went to the club.
Sneeko's definitely the same off camera.
Yeah, Sneeko's cool as fuck. He tried to give me this ugly bitch. Though.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, usually
I saw that.
bro was bugging.
But yeah, shout out to you guys for asking that question. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Let's see. D Black, I think he's talking about Destiny. He plays with dudes. I'm not listening to nothing that boy says.
Yeah, I don't know if he plays with dudes. I've never asked him about that shit.
Nah, he said he would,
He does. I don't know, bro. I
yeah.
don't ask those questions, but yeah, that's definitely questionable.
Augustine said that man Destiny said he shares his girl on this one podcast. Ain't no one listening to him.
Yeah, man. Sharing your girl is kind of questionable. I get that.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Oh,
yeah.
you wouldn't share your girl with
Fuck
your
no,
with your
bro.
boys?
No, bro.
So I can't have one
no,
of your girls?
nigga.
All right, cool. Good to
Stop
know.
fucking playing with me, bro.
I know.
Let's see. D Black talking about Tate. They got him to rob him for his stuff.
They
What do you
got
think
him
about
to
that?
rob
Like
him
they
for
got
his
him in
stuff.
jail so they can take his shit.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. They took his cars. They took his
They,
homes.
they just did that to like for more credibility. I
Yeah.
don't think they did it for his. I don't. Bro, they
Bro,
don't
how
give a
much
fuck
time
about
does he
his
has? Does he have left? He should be coming out soon, right?
Nah, you
Nah, he
remember they
got-
extended it?
180 days.
Holy shit, bro. Bro, he's been there since the beginning of the year.
Yeah, well before that, yeah.
Damn, that's
End of December.
29th or
Yeah,
something.
bro
like
didn't
that?
even get like New Year's.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They really got his ass.
Any other ones?
Yeah, David Jones said, I don't know enough about Destiny. The blue hair does make me kind of question his credibility.
He's a cool guy, bro. He just believes in everything we don't believe in.
Yeah.
So basically, whatever we stand for, he stands for
He's
the
the
opposite.
opposite.
Yeah.
Repo Daddy said he's a leftist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so does Destiny think being sexually liberated is okay?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he thinks his girl being sexually
Yeah, he said,
liberated.
why
is
should you
okay.
hold her down, bro?
He
She's a
thinks that
human
the
being."
man and women should be able to do the same exact shit.
Yeah. He said,
So,
if I
like-
don't want if I let my girl, like, if I want to have other girls, I have to let my girls have other guys.
Yeah, he thinks that if
What?
yeah, so if he thinks that if a guy's like sleeping around, that his girl should be able to sleep around too.
Yo, he's bugging.
Yeah, he's tripping, bro. But
he's bugging.
you gotta understand, like, also the type of man he is. Like when he's around Sneeko, or like us, or like Myron, like he's the one guy that like you'd be like, yeah, that's the weak link. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just because of like he doesn't carry himself like a fucking guy, but he is a guy. Any other ones, bro?
So he's just like a gamer nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
He has blue hair, bro.
MHD said, Eric, do your tattoos mean anything?
Oh fuck yeah, bro. My tattoos are very meaningful. I don't get tattoos just to get them. My latest one is this one right here, the Vegeta one. So I have a whole sleeve that I'm getting done, like my whole entire sleeve inside and out. Shout out to my tattoo artist. But this one right here, this is Majin Buu, one of my favorite villains. There's obviously Vegeta, there's Goku and him fighting here. This one right here is a music note, someone that passed away from me, their favorite song. My grandmother's name, and fucking my chest is when my grandfather passed away. I have a whole piece for him down here, and then in my back I have the country that I grew up in, which is El Salvador. So
shout out El Salvador.
Yep, shout out to El Salvador. Any other ones, bro?
Musa said, yo, bro, hope you good, fam.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to fucking Musa.
What's up, Musa?
D Black said, look up the No Jumper Destiny. He likes man cheeks.
Yo, shout out to Adam22 though. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna look that up, bro. I'm not gonna look it up. I don't care, bro.
Eric's just like, how should I word this shit?
No, because like we know him. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like we've met him, and like it's weird. Like anytime we talk about Sneeko or Destiny or Brandon Carter or Zuby or you, like I'm like, yo, we actually have met these guys. You know what I mean? So it's one thing when you talk about someone and you don't know them, but it's one thing when you've actually like sat down
there, have a personal
conversation. You've met with them. You know what I mean? Like you
like
said,
you actually had a handshake.
Like, yeah. So yeah, bro. I'm always, these people for the most part, bro, they're all good people.
Yeah.
So.
MHD said, come on, Basil is territorial.
Yeah, bro. You should be confident. You should be really confident. Why don't you let your boys smash your girl, bro? You're very insecure. You're very insecure. That's the argument that girl was making last night.
Stupid, bro.
She's sitting here saying like, "Oh well, my man should be confident with me doing OnlyFans. Yeah. My man should be confident." No.
So you should be confident in me fucking other women.
Exactly, but it has nothing to do with confidence, bro.
It has nothing. It has nothing to do with that, and it's not that I don't trust you either. I'm just territorial. Matter of fact, Anwar, after we play this next video, I want you to pull up a video, and I have why we're territorial, and it's not insecurity.
Okay, you gonna send it?
Yep.
All right, bet.
Why did he stay in Dubai? I'm guessing he's talking about Andrew. I mean, Andrew's not one to run away from anything. Number one, unless he's thinking it's like his life at risk, which obviously it wasn't. But just in general, bro, I don't really think he knew this was coming for him. I think he was just living his life, and then because the thing is, they already arrested him on this previously, and they let him go because they had no evidence. So I find it weird that they are
redoing it.
They redid it again.
It's like Double Jeopardy, but like I think was it the same country? Yeah, it was the same country.
Well, Double Jeopardy.
No, it wasn't the same crime. It was the actual same thing. Yeah,
Double Jeopardy is when you get prosecuted for something, you're innocent, and then they prosecute you again. When you get arrested for it, it's not Double Jeopardy because they're basically just saying like, hey, we still believe we have evidence.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Anwar, can you play this video I just sent you?
Shout out to the chat, man. We'll get to you guys in a second. Our simplified vids. Shout out to you, homie. I don't think I've seen you before. Shout out to you.
Play the video.
Which one?
I just sent it.
Email?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we got a video that Anwar wants to show.
I want to show.
I'm sorry, Basil wants to show, and I guess it's this one here.
Yep. And this is why we're not insecure. We're not territorial. This is why we don't fuck with male friends.
Is this Roblox?
We don't do male friends. This is why. This is the exact reason.
This is fucking Minecraft. Shout out to Minecraft. Go ahead.
Play it.
It's one of those where he's just talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got you. Let's see what he has to say.
Here, my boyfriend of 9 years refuses to be intimate with me, and I think he is going to break up with me. I met him in the 6th grade when we were both 11 years old. We were best friends since then, really inseparable, practically joined by the hip. We started dating when we were 14 and never stopped. We were the typical teenage couple. We had our fair bit of stupid fights, but overall our relationship was pretty mature given our ages. His family practically adopted me when my parents died when I was 17. My parents died in a car accident and they were strangled for their families, so I had no one else to go. His mom loves me and my relationship with the rest of his siblings is pretty good. I considered his family as my own. They helped me so much since my parents died. They let me move in with them. They paid for my college and rent. They are really supportive of us, and his mom has a heart the size of the entire effing world. I swear.
Damn.
He is tall, absolutely gorgeous, easygoing, Funny, he speaks 5 languages and is attending med school. Everyone likes him. On the other hand, I'm pretty common. Despite all that, he was always jealous and insecure about me. He is absolutely terrified of me cheating on him because his aunt cheated on his uncle, who later unalived herself. They were really close and that gave him some severe mental scars. Given that he was always a bit controlling of me hanging around with male friends and made me promise him that I would never cheat on him 1,000 times.
Fair use.
Earlier this year in February, I started spending a bit more time with my friends, and as a result, I wasn't spending much time with him. This started our biggest argument so far. He argued that I was prioritizing my friends, male friends specifically. He tried to make me cut one of my closest friends that he didn't like. I wasn't going to do that, and we ended up screaming at each other. This led to a day that I was supposed to go to a party with my friends at night. He asked me to not go there because my friend was going to be there. I told him no. Before I left, he told me that he was feeling sick. He asked me to stay home and order some food and watch a movie with him. We started to argue and he screamed at me and I left. I am going to try to make this short and not graphic. I meet with 3 of my friends there, drank more than I should have, got really intoxicated, went to lay down in one of the rooms in the house that the party was happening, fell asleep, and woke up with my 3 friends roping me. I was able to scream, and one girl who was in the bathroom heard me up and came to help me. Soon other people started showing up, and in the end, the guys who did it were beaten up too close to death.
Fair use. Number 1, this is a long ass story. Number 2,
this is why
did she say
no
your
memories.
her friends were
The 3 friends that her boyfriend did not like and told her to cut off?
Yeah. Wow. Crazy. All right, fair use. Go ahead.
To death. I was taken to a hospital after that. 2 of the guys are in jail right now, and the other was able to dodge prison because he didn't have taken his turn yet. To say that this whole thing effed me up is an understatement. I was diagnosed with depression and PTSD. It was bad, really bad. I started having these panic attacks where I couldn't breathe, and the only thing that made me feel better was my boyfriend. If he was there, I didn't have any panic attacks, but if he left for more than 30 minutes, I started to freak out. I was probably one of the few people who were
who gives a fuck? Fuck her, number 1. Number 2, this is gonna sound very fucked up, but where's the fucking accountability? Like, where the
I was waiting for her to say something.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
where
waiting
the
for her to
fuck
say
is
like I'm in the
accountability,
wrong.
bro?
Like,
hold on,
I
it's
wish
like,
I didn't go.
bro, like my boyfriend's great. He speaks 5 languages. He's med school. He's a great guy. He tells me not to go out with the guys that he doesn't like. He has a bad feeling about. Something happens to me, but there's no fucking accountability. It's like I'm just a victim.
Yeah,
I'm just a
exactly.
victim. You know what I mean? And that's the problem that I have with these women is that, bro, I say this all the time. Okay. The other day on a podcast, one of the girls was like, well, it's not a girl's fault if she gets raped. I said, yeah, you're right. But like, did she put herself in a position?
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Did she go out to the
a
fucking
party
club
with 3 guys?
Did you get fucking drunk? Were you smoking weed? Did you black out? Were you dressed as like? Okay, I get it. Like, it shouldn't happen. What 100%? I have 4 sisters. You feel me? I wouldn't ever want that shit to happen. But are you putting yourself in certain situations and circumstances where the likelihood of that happening goes up? You know what I mean? And women never sit here and think, okay, well, like, actually, yeah, like I had something to do with that. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. When you have to take accountability for your actions, now you know you did something wrong. And women never want to believe they did anything wrong. And that's where the big disconnect is with men and women, is that men realize, yeah, I fucked up. And even if you say you didn't, like, even if you're like, yo, I didn't fuck up, as your boy and as like men in general, we're gonna be like, bro, I don't give a fuck what you think. You fucked up. You feel me? Like, we have direct consequences. Yeah. Women, you think people are like, yo, this was your fault? Fuck no. No one's telling her that shit. She's a victim. People are like, oh my God, girl, you okay? Oh, this should have never happened to you. Oh, this is the worst thing. Bro, there's never any kind of, and again, bro, I'm not saying that it was okay for it to happen, right? I know motherfuckers be clipping shit. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is women put themselves in positions for shit like this to happen, and then they just get fucking surprised when it happens. I remember there was one girl that I was talking to, and she would just like go into the garage like late at night, like 2-3 a.m. And I'm like, you do understand that, like, we live in a nice area, but like garages are one of the main places where something could happen because motherfuckers aren't chilling there. Yeah. You feel me? Motherfuckers just wait for you in their car, wait for you to come out, and boom, you're a girl. What are you gonna do? So
there'd be like no one in the parking garage.
No one, bro. It's always a time where everyone's asleep. You know what I mean? But what I tell people is pay attention to your surroundings. And as a woman, be extra careful with what you do, what type of situations you put yourself into. But these women don't want to hear that shit, bro. They just want to hear, excuses for themselves. But go ahead, bro. Fair use. Let's play it. Shout out to the chat. We'll get to you guys in a second.
Grateful for the lockdown. A mix of obsessive attachment with anxiety, my therapist said. He was my hero. He cooked for me, made sure that I was eating,
And fuck
made
that
sure
dude
that I was
too.
taking my meds, drove me to my therapist and psychiatrist appointments. He started showering with me. He held me down when I started sobbing at random moments of the day. I used to have night terrors, and the only way to this day I can fall asleep is with my head on his chest. He is the only person who makes me feel safe. Basically, he and his family were the ones responsible for me not unaliving myself. Our intimate life was pretty good before the incident. We lost our virginities to each other when we were 16, and we were each other's firsts and only in everything. He has an insane high libido, but we normally did once or twice a day, and I always blew him at least once a day. He always pressured me a bit for more intimacy and was always hurt when I refused, but overall our intimate life was pretty healthy. After the thing, he never mentioned or tried to initiate anything. I started to feel comfortable kissing him around the end of August, but he only gave me short pecks and he didn't seem to enjoy them. These days, when I tried to give him a more elaborate kiss, he pulled away. In the middle of September, I was finally feeling good enough with myself to be intimate again. I put on some fancy lingerie and tried to initiate, but once he saw what I was trying to do, he pulled away, gave me a kiss on the forehead and said that he was tired and went to sleep. This doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is. Ever since we did it for the first time 7 years ago, he never shot me down when I tried to initiate, not even once, and the longest time that we spent without doing it was 4 days. Every time that I tried to initiate it, he always gave me an excuse. He was not in the mood, he was tired, he was busy. My twisted mind thought he was cheating on me, so yesterday I snooped through his phone and he wasn't cheating on me, but I find out something that I honestly don't know if is better or worse than cheating. He was talking to his older brother about us. The main facts that I discovered were that every time I tried to initiate anything, the only thing he is able to think is the other 3 guys being inside me, and how wrong the thought of other guys being inside of me made him feel sick. That before the incident he bought a ring and was
I thought they were just like touching her. I didn't know they were actually.
No. She was roped.
Oh shit. Yeah, bro. That's I would just. He's a dummy. He should have just let that go. Cause like, why is it, bro? First of all, you told her not to go. Now you have to deal with her fucking pain and her trauma.
Yeah,
bro.
He was taking her to the psychologist, a therapist.
Bro, guys like that, bro. It doesn't benefit you guys to do that, man. It doesn't benefit like you guys. And yeah, you want to be a good friend or whatever, but like, it's just not smart, bro. It's not.
I don't know. Maybe he was. I feel like he was just too attached, or maybe he would feel bad or something.
No, bro. I don't care about that shit. I guess that's why girls say I'm heartless, bro.
I mean, no. I wouldn't give a fuck about that. I'm on the same time as you.
Bro, I'd be like, yo, I literally told you not to fucking go,
like,
bro.
You stupid bitch.
I told you not to fucking go. You went anyways, and this is a consequence for your action. All right. I don't want to watch this shit no more, bro.
You went out with 3 male friends that I told you I did not fucking like, and then this happened. I'm not saying again, it's not your fault, but like, stupid bitch, like, listen to me. I'm your fucking man. You're staying with me. My family took you in, like, bro. Like, I'm literally providing your whole lifestyle. You're going to fucking listen and not go out and do stupid shit. Why are you even going out without me in the first place?
Yeah.
And on top of that, with your 3 male friends that I told you I don't like and I wanted you to drop, and now you expect me to feel some type of way. Or not feel some type of way that you got roped by these 3 people that I literally said I had a bad feeling about. Like, come on.
I don't feel bad when stuff like that happens to people, because it's like, you have to be accountable, bro. You have to.
And I hear anything about accountability in that whole, like, the whole time.
No, never.
Not fucking once. She tried to go through her fucking man's phone and find him cheating. And bro, no, I'd be so fucking pissed if my girl went through my my phone and went to my brother's fucking messages. Me and my brothers. Are you fucking dumb, bitch?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's crazy. I didn't hear that part. So the whole time I thought they were just like attempting to do it. I didn't know they actually had done it. But yeah, man, it's not a territorial thing. I tell women all the time, listen, man, your guy doesn't want anything to happen to you, because now as a man, he also has a duty to do something about that shit. And actually, speaking about Andrew talks about how women will actually put you in fucked up situations. And women do that shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone out and your girl got into with someone and now you're like, fuck, I might have to fight for this chick?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, what? Like, why? You know what I mean?
Bro, like I was at this bar once, and it was in the DR, and my girl was like, "Can I get some napkins?" Like, she asked me to get some napkins, and then I was like, "All right." So I go to the bar, I grab like a stack of napkins. He's like, "Nah, like I pay for these napkins. Like, you're not gonna have these napkins." So I was like, "All right." So I just grabbed one.
Yeah.
And my girl got mad at me. She's like, "You only got one napkin. I need a bunch." So she went up there and took it, and the guy comes and tries to fight me.
Damn.
I'm like, bro,
that's crazy. And we all know Anwar can't fight, so that's not a good look.
Stop playing with me.
Yeah, no, for real. Girls will get you in trouble, guys.
Have you had a situation like that?
Nah, but I've had a situation where I went out with a girl and a guy was like trying to grab her, and I had to obviously step in and do my thing. But just in general, bro, it's like I think that's one of the fucked up things is women put men in situations where they have to potentially hurt somebody or hurt them or get hurt themselves. And even if you do win a fight, now you can technically get sued for that shit. You can go to jail. You know what I mean? So it just depends, man. It's just not smart. Let's get to some of these chats, bro. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
We got one more video after this, and then
Yeah, definitely.
we gotta get ready.
Make
for the
sure
next
y'all
episode.
like, subscribe.
We got a couple more about Destiny. David Jones. Oh, I see. But doesn't Destiny understand that it's harder for women to have casual sex like men do? Like women have to spend more energy to do that.
Yeah, I don't think he understands that like women could just have sex, they could open their legs and get fucked. Like he has to work for it. If he had no value, he couldn't get pussy. So it's just not the same at all.
Guys, women will never try to understand men. We say this all the time, and every time that they come here, I tell them, you guys never try to put yourselves in men's positions. And if you guys put yourselves in our shoes for a day, you would understand how hard it is. We had an OnlyFans chick here last night talking about like, oh, if I had a podcast, I'd have 1 million followers or whatever the fuck it is that she said. And it's just like, first of all, you're a fucking girl, number one. Second of all, you're a fucking girl, bro. Everything comes easy to you guys. Like we have to work for everything. So
And I still think that's cap.
I had to put that bitch in her place, bro. All right, any other ones?
Let's see. Actually, I skipped one. David Jones. Like, I get where Destiny's coming from, but he's arguing for the exception, and that approach has its limits. Most women can't be shared sexually. It's biology.
Yeah,
Facts.
100% agree.
Unless your girl's just a slut, like never mind.
Farm Boy says allergic to accountability. Curtis says he started showering with her. Yeah, bro. Really stupid, bro. Why the fuck would you start? I just don't understand, bro. It's like, why are you taking on her responsibilities, bro? Like her trauma is like she decided to do that. Like let her deal with that shit.
I mean, she said that was his only girl.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck.
After
I think that's
8 years.
the dumbest shit you can do. If I have a girl that went out and something happened to her when I clearly told her not to go out, then she's on her own, bro. Bro, it's like, come on,
I'm
bro.
just saying that, like, in his eyes, he'd never had any other girl.
Well, fuck him. He's an idiot,
Yeah.
bro. He's a fucking idiot.
I agree.
MB says this sounds weird since it's a man's voice for the girl. Yeah, I agree with you, MB. Shout out to you. I haven't seen you before.
You're gonna read all these?
I'm just gonna read the short ones because some of these are really big. Couple counseling is the way that the relationship can be saved. David, I don't agree with that, bro. I think if a man says don't do something and a woman does it, she's disrespectful, and I think she should be cut off.
MHD said if you ask her to block her male friends and she refuses, then block her.
Yeah, 100%.
facts.
MHD knows what's up. Shout out
That's,
to
that's
him.
a fact.
David Jones said the girl should have asked her boyfriend why he had bad feelings about her guy friends. Most boyfriends are not controlling; they care about their girlfriends and want to protect them.
I don't think guys should have to tell you
why.
why.
Do I have to explain, bro? You're my girl, bro. I'm providing for you. Like she lived with him, bro. Like nah. If I tell you don't go, you don't fucking go.
I don't understand why men have to tell women, "Hey, I don't want you to do this." Look, man, like most of the time, men know what the fuck we're talking about. We're very instinctual, right? You know how women have that intuition?
Yeah.
Or men naturally we're instinctual, bro. We know like when something doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
And when we know something doesn't feel right, it just doesn't feel right. If I'm telling you I don't fuck with your friend, and then you don't cut him off, and then you go to a party and say I don't have a good feeling about this party, and then this shit happens, look at you, bro. I literally just played it all out for you.
Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate that she, that situation happened to her, but this is what happens when you don't listen to your protector.
That's really like 3 strikes, you're fucking out, bro.
Yeah. Bezos says this all the time. If a girl goes out and I tell her not to, when she comes back, she'll be single.
Yeah. Like,
so that doesn't mean that if a girl goes out and something happens to her on the trip, you're gonna come back and be like, "Oh, it's okay, baby. Come here. Let me protect you. Let me shower with you. I'll go through counseling with you." No, bro. You decided to do that shit. Now you have to bear the consequence, right? It is what it is. Any other ones?
Yeah, MHD said I never ever will get into problems because of a chick. If you have authority over her and she disobeys, then dump her ass.
MHD knows what's up, man. Shout out to MHD.
He said he's gonna be a doctor. He's gonna be a doctor. Just get another bitch.
Yeah, think about that
Simple
shit
as
for a second, bro. This guy has a lot going for himself. He has 5 languages under his belt. He's a doctor. He's obviously going to school.
She said he's
a
tall.
smart guy, successful, and you're gonna sit here and fucking coddle a chick that went out, disobeyed you, went out and got raped, and now you have to worry about like, holy shit, bro, that trauma.
Like
No,
he
bro,
literally
pass on that shit.
he didn't even want to fuck her because
Bro.
he just kept thinking about the 3 guys that were inside
That's
of her.
a hard pass, bro. Pass up on that shit. Let it go.
MHD said, after all the stress and struggles, you want me to have the time to explain to you why you can't go out with other losers? Come on, man, go out. We are over. LOL.
100%. Shout out to you. Yeah.
And it's the fact that he had her virginity, like, bro, she's never been had with from any other guy. Then you do that shit, like, you stupid,
Bro,
you,
she
like,
got trained on by 3 guys because she disobeyed her boyfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. That's like, first of all, bro, I'll say this. That guy is weak as fuck too, because if I tell my girl not to go out and she does it anyways, she's not. She
Yeah,
won't
we were
even
already
be able to
done.
reach
We
me.
were already done.
She won't even be able to fucking reach me, bro. She can be in a hospital
listen,
trying to call me. I'm not gonna pick
And
up.
not even that. She didn't go out with fucking 3 girlfriends. She went out with 3 fucking guy friends, bro,
Yeah.
to get drunk.
It is what it is, man. All right. Any other chats, bro? Shout out to the chat.
That's it
Like,
for the chat.
That's
why
it?
would you even want to go out with 3 guy friends and get drunk, bro? I don't understand that.
Yeah. And why
Instead
would
of
you?
staying
Why
home
would
with
you
your
as a
man.
man allow it? Why would you as a
like, are
man
you
allow it?
stupid?
That's crazy. You want to watch the next video?
Yeah, let's get back to Andrew. So, guys, this video is Andrew Tate. He's talking about the situation that's going on right now.
Fair use, man. Fair use.
Fair use.
Hold up. Rewind it. Is it just me or is that cop kind of cute? Am I the only one that noticed that? Okay, I guess I'm the only one that noticed that. All right, I guess I'm the chat. Let me know if you guys agree.
She's alright. She's alright. This is like a 4.
You like cute cops?
Yeah, I do. All right, cool. What the fuck happened, bro?
Yo, can we just say that Andrew Tate is not bald?
Shout out to the fucking chat.
Ask the politicians, ask the judges. You're getting closer to the truth. We have an update for you on Andrew Tate.
Fair use.
One of the biggest questions that we focused upon is why are Tate and his brother Tristan continue to be locked up in Romania? Give you a brief reset here. We know that the social media star and former kickboxer, his brother, and 2 others were arrested in late December on human trafficking and rape charges. Prosecutors allege the defendants, quote, created an organized crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting
pause it real
women
quick.
by forcing them to create pornographic.
Chat, you see the quality of these fucking cameras? That's what we need. So shout out to you guys. Every time you super chat, man, the cameras are coming closer and closer and closer. Shout out to you guys, man. We want this type of quality.
Shit is crispy.
This
You can
crispy
see
as
every
fuck,
detail in his
man.
fucking face,
Like
bro.
you can see
You
everything.
see the wrinkles.
Yup. All right. Shout out to the chat, man. All right. Fair use. Go ahead.
Content meant to be seen on specialized websites for a cost. They described how there are 6 alleged people or 6 alleged victims who were sexually exploited, and that, quote, an injured person was forced on 2 different occasions by a suspect through the exercise of physical violence and psychological pressure to have sexual relations. Now, when Andrew and Tristan were arrested at the end of December, a judge had granted prosecutors' request to extend their detention by 30 days. The brothers appealed, it was denied, and most recently, as we reported here on Sidebar, the judge extended that detention another 30 days to February 27th. So we were trying to understand why. Well, now the judge is explaining why.
Okay.
Let
Fair
me
use,
bring
fair
back
use.
in Romanian lawyer Stefan Loredan, who is our expert on this matter. Stefan, it's great to have you here. I'm going to get right into it. So the judge issues a written statement, and what he describes is, quote, the particular dangerousness of Andrew Tate and Tristan in terms of their ability to target women. One quote is their capacity and effort to exercise permanent psychological control over the victims, including by resorting to constant acts of violence. Judge considers them to be the culprits rather than the traffickers who obtain huge profits from exploiting them, and then outlined some of the behavior like the lover boy method, which we talked about as a way to entice women. What did you make of the statement from the judge?
So this is actually not the statement that the judge has made. It's actually the statement that the prosecutor has made with his request of extending the arrest for 30 days. In which, of course, the judge accepted and he agreed with, since he accepted the prosecutor's request for the 30
What
days
car is that,
extension.
Anwar?
So let me get this straight. This is not the judge's words.
It's a Don.
This is the prosecutor's words that the judge okayed and signed off on.
Exactly. This is the prosecutor's argument for why he requested from the judge the extension of 30 days. And he had 2 main points. This is the first one that you just spoken about, you told us about. And the second one will be that they present like a flight risk, escaping the country. And
I
he
knew
actually-
that was going to be the
the
main one.
prosecutor actually showed the
said that
judge.
before.
That was going to be the
Andrew
main
Tate
one.
And it makes
says
sense. I
that
mean,
has
he really
19
is. He has so
passports
many
and he
fucking
owns
passports. He's
citizenship
rich.
in Nigeria,
go
in
anywhere.
Estonia, in UK, in USA, right? So that's it.
Here's my concern. I'm looking at this, and correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't the statement say that prosecutors hadn't fully clarified the facts of the case? But in the statement, It did not eliminate, quote, a reasonable suspicion that the defendants had committed the crimes they were being investigated for. Because from an outside perspective, right, Andrew Tate has said they're just being locked up while they look for evidence. If I'm reading this statement, there's a lot of allegations, but to see that the prosecutors haven't fully articulated what the facts are, that makes me nervous. Am I looking at it the wrong way?
No, you are definitely not looking at the wrong way. What we also need to understand is that the prosecutor might actually have a lot of evidence that he's holding back, and he only presented a few of them, which was enough so far to be able to put them on rest for 60 days.
Yo, chat, let me know what you think about this.
Ask for a 2 extension time, so 30 days one time, and then an extension of 30 days.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
But he might actually have a lot of evidence. I would also add to that the fact that he has ongoing investigation, and he's going on multiple levels in terms of trying to gather further evidence. We spoke about the fact that he ordered multiple rides in different locations in Romania, locations that are owned by Tate brothers, and then other locations which were supposedly owned by some of their business partners, right? Which means that there's a lot of more evidence on the way, if you will.
But do prosecutors have to show something new every 30 days to justify the continued detention?
Yes, actually, they have to show new evidence, or they need to prove that if they are going to be set free, it will be a threat for the investigation, which he did in the second time.
And just clarify what you mean by that, because on our last talk, you had said that the judge could keep extending this for 180 days until maybe the trial starts. What did you just mean by that? In terms of that justification by the prosecutors?
Yeah, so the prosecutor has to bring new evidence, just like we discussed, right? He has to prove the fact that putting the suspects into freedom would lead to the investigation being affected, right? And in this case, you see, because in this case, he argued the fact that if they're going to be set free, they're either going to flee the country or exercise control and psychological pressure on the victim and influence their statements.
That makes sense right there.
See, it's just yes, I can see that. In the United States, that's one of the considerations, flight risk. There's also, there could be an order put in place that you cannot step in a certain amount of feet within alleged victim. You have to cease all contact. It wouldn't necessarily be a grounds to keep someone detained. It's just a little different. I am curious, though, is there something in this statement that says the reason they're locked up as well is due to social tensions and the public order? Because a lot of people have thoughts on this. What does that mean? That they're I don't know what that meant.
100%. In fact, if you remember, the first judge that accepted the 30 days arrest period, he stated that one of the reasons why he accepts this arrest period is that because they're popular persons, and so there's a lot of.
Shout out to Andrew Tate for rocking the Under Armour.
Bro got Under Armour on, holding the Quran.
Yeah, the Under Armour's from Baltimore, so shout out to him.
Hey, shout out to Under Armour.
Go ahead.
Under Armour's from Baltimore?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, that's like where the company's founded, or like
that's where it's based.
Yeah.
Okay. But they definitely make that shit in China.
That's like the only fucking thing.
Under Armour's American.
It's American.
For they don't make it in China or nothing like that?
No.
Okay, damn. Their margins must be terrible.
No, actually, people support it because it's local.
Yeah, but Nike's bigger.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Is it Nike in China?
Yeah, Nike's definitely in China.
Presence and news media presence and eyeballs on the case, and setting them free will create social insecurity, and he doesn't want that, right? Now, if you ask me personally, I feel like right now there's a narrative building up where two of the allegedly 6 victims are coming up and they're saying that, oh, we are in this case against our will, and that's the prosecutor is corrupt, the legal system is corrupt, and there's a lot of pressure on the legal system, right? And back to my point, I feel like the prosecutor's reputation is on the table.
Yeah.
And more than that, if they would be set free right now, then it means that the narrative is confirmed and that the judge and the prosecutor will accept that the legal system is corrupt.
Right.
It will make them look bad, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It would look terrible. The whole government would look terrible.
A legal concern. You're locking 2 people away who haven't been convicted of anything. There's, like they say, reasonable grounds or suspicion that they did something.
Can you pause it real quick?
And by the way, you
bro, if he gets out, if they both get out and they don't get convicted of anything,
Yeah.
yo, they are fucked. Literally, everyone's gonna be like bigger Andrew Tate, like, you know, supporters and everything like that. Because, bro, they've been like locked up, and that he said this before it even happened. He was like, yeah, this is exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get canceled, then they're gonna send me to jail. And if they don't do that, well, there's only the one other option.
I want to get to some of these chats because Urmeshi actually says something on there I want to talk about. Do me a favor, bro. Let's talk to the chat real quick.
All right, let's see. Farm Boy said women will actually call you weak for not putting up with their nonsense and say it's a reflection of your weakness and not their fault.
Yeah, they'll call you insecure, homie. I agree with you 100%. Shout out to you.
Urameshi said the Destiny YouTuber is very smart. He has some bad takes, but he's sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
He's
I can
smart,
agree.
but like I just don't agree with his opinions.
Yeah. Urameshi says Andrew Tate is probably not a good person and had a bad past. He knew this, so he had a plan of telling people the Matrix will take his freedom, and if that doesn't work, take him out.
Urmeshi, I don't know how to feel about that, bro, because
Yeah, I don't think Urameshi's an Andrew Tate fan.
yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, bro. I don't like to judge people or accuse them of anything before I actually know the facts. So I'll just keep my mouth closed on this one. We've, been around a lot of look, bro, when we're in this environment, the podcast / YouTube thing, we look, if y'all want to keep it real, but we went out to eat last night. We ran into Myron. You know what I mean? We ran into Fresh and Fit, the team from there. So it's a very small a space, you know what I mean? And we try to be respectful to everyone. Like Destiny and Sneeko and all of them, because we've actually met them in real life. We've seen them. So yeah, man. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on this one. Obviously, you were just talking to Jay Waller the other day. We have a lot of respect for those guys. So unless we have actual proof of everything that's going on, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut on this one. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, he's David Jones said Romanian courts are corrupt. Urameshi said
it goes out to whoever the top dollar is.
Yeah, money talks, bro. Bullshit walks. All right.
Urameshi said, so when something happens, a bunch of people will say, guys, Andrew Tate, this would happen. Matrix attack, LMAO. No, Tate probably abused people in the past and they are punishing him as they should.
If he has, then I'm pretty sure the Romanian courts will have no problem prosecuting him.
Right. But free Top G.
But so far, it looks like the victims are coming up and be like, well, no, I'm not a victim. How am I a victim if, if nothing happened? I was willingly there.
Yeah, like I said, bro, it's just very complex, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll wait for the courts to do their thing, and we'll figure it out after it happens. Any other ones?
Yeah, Captain said if they've just taken all their passports from them, just let them. If they had taken all their passports from them, just let them go home. You're not a flight risk if you can't leave the country.
They can't take their passports.
Yeah, there's so many.
He has too many. Yeah, he's like what 70 something. Like that isn't. Yeah, they're not doing that.
All right, any other ones?
There's some countries that just won't do it.
David Jones said O.J. Simpson might as well be the judge in this case. That's how ridiculous it is. Repo Daddy said free Tate. Farm Boy said I don't think there's a definite proof on him, but a lot of his FNF sound bites and YouTube videos are going to come back to haunt him. Jose said top G's.
Shout out to Jose. Yeah, man. I see Alexander too is not a big fan of Andrew. Yeah, man. Everybody feels how they want to feel, but like I said, bro, unless we have concrete proof, I'm not gonna make any assumptions on anyone. I'm not gonna say anyone's guilty of anything because then you just make yourself look dumb if you're wrong.
Captain Caveman said the judge could put them on house arrest under the conditions that they stay off social media. Due to this being Romania is probably a male judge. In the U.S., it would have been a female judge.
But still, like he's a flight risk. And he has a lot of money and power.
Farm Boy says, I like Tate, but do you guys think he could be hiding past indiscretions in plain sight? Like I said, bro,
I don't know.
I'll say this. Everybody has things that they're not proud of. Even myself, I'm pretty sure even you.
I do.
You know what I mean? Like we all make mistakes. We're all human. We're not going to sit here and act like we're perfect or anyone's better than anyone, but we've been in the same studio. We've hang around the same people, and like even Myron, we bumped into him last night, bro. Like I know Myron wouldn't sit here and like blatantly defend someone as an ex-federal agent if he didn't really feel confident like Andrew was innocent. And by the way, they just went to their house like before all this shit happened. So, yeah, bro. Like I said, just wait it out, wait to see what happens, and then we'll go from there.
Let's see. Urameshi said, shout out to Eric for allowing and not censoring different views from the community on this topic.
All right, shout out to you, bro. Let me see. Alexander says I would never trust Tate with my sisters alone. That guy comes off as evil when you watch his old vids. I don't know if you're talking about like reels or if you're talking about the vids where he was foreplaying with that girl.
No, I think they're just talking about like his old content.
Or
where he's
Messi and
more wild.
Alexander seem to hit it off really well.
Yeah.
David
It's,
says
you
people
have
have
to understand some of this is like marketing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it isn't a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, guys. What they just said is true. Like Andrew and them, they also have a persona to play, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so guys, like let's think logically here. People have
Yeah, y'all have to understand, like when we get off the stream, we don't like sit here and talk about like with the girls off stream, like, oh yeah, like you're a slut, you're
I do.
this and that.
I do.
Bro, you're not blatantly like, oh, you're a
I'm
slut,
not.
bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
if
But
you're just having a
I
conversation,
yeah,
with a
I
woman,
still tell them
we stay to
yeah.
like to what we believe, but we're not like, blatant like you're a slut. Like how I kept calling this
No,
girl,
no.
like I called this girl a prostitute. I'm not like, bro, we're not just gonna have a conversation. Yeah, you're a prostitute though, so like, fuck you.
Yeah, but we still said the same thing.
Yeah, but yeah, we believe what we're saying. We believe in. We just don't, we're not as
What did he say?
Okay, cool. David Jones says people have the right to disagree with Andrew's views, but it doesn't change the fact that the Romanian courts are corrupt. Yeah, bro. Romanian courts are definitely not perfect, just like the US courts aren't perfect. Eric is honest. Honesty is everything. If you don't like it, then don't be around me. Yeah, bro. I am honest. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate that a lot.
He had a question too. He said, if you were in Andrew Tate's shoes and you know exactly how the system works, and he exactly did say that they would put him in prison next, then get him killed, would you go quiet or keep talking like he did?
I think Andrew's doing the right thing by letting his lawyers do the talking, because the thing is, if you try to defend yourself, you just make yourself look worse. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm pretty sure you do because I've said it multiple times, but I've been to jail. And the worst thing you can do, they literally tell you the worst thing you can do is try to defend yourself in court. You need someone to speak for you because it just makes it look like, hey, if someone's willing to defend this guy, there might be a possibility that he's innocent. You know what I mean?
Also,
like,
you might have tunnel vision.
Not only that, but if you go defend yourself, like it just looks like you're biased. I mean, obviously you're gonna sit here and say whatever you, but if another person speaks for you, it gives you a little bit of a, just gives you a little bit of a edge. Hold on, what the fuck is this, bro? Go ahead. Any other ones?
Let's see.
Shout out to the chat, man. We got to get ready for the nighttime show too, guys.
Alexander said, Myron second Tate clean because he likes to check. He's an opportunist, surrounds himself with people he views as inferior. Good luck finding a podcast with multiple people who stutter an obese guy.
Damn, bro, we just ran into him last night. Yeah, but everyone has their own viewpoints, bro. And I would say this: we try to keep it honest with you guys here. So, I'm not going to talk about nobody else, but us here, we try to keep it honest with you guys. That's why we tell you guys. I think we're the only podcast that tell you guys, Joe, just come through. Just fucking come through, bro. Watch us live right here. Like, sit down right here with the girls back there. Do your thing. We have drinks. We do snacks. We do whatever. We go out.
We've done it before.
Yeah, we go eat with you guys. You feel me? We're very transparent. We're not sitting here faking. What you get on camera is what you get off camera. So, shout out to you guys.
Your mesh had a question for the men. How long does it take you to trust another man? Do you ever really trust others besides your family and childhood best friends?
Good question.
God damn, that's actually a hard question.
That is a really good question. That is a question that you should only answer with honesty. I think for me, it's all about energy. So, like, if I get good energies, like for instance, Basil, I trust you.
Yeah, I trust you.
Basil has never come short when it comes to like finances for me. He's always kept his word. When I first met you, you literally were like, yo, I'm about to move. And I was like, oh, yeah. And 2 days later, you were here. Even before that, when we were on the phone and I was like, yo, I need this. Bro, he's like, don't worry about it. It's done. He was like, it's done. Whatever it was, if I was like, yo, I need this shit scanned, send it to me. He was like, all right, cool. Like, I remember that shit, bro. Any objection that I had, you were like, boom, 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 boom. And I was like, all right, cool. This dude's legit. So I'll trust someone off the strength of that. And then off of that, then I'll start to kind of like build a relationship with you. And now we're at the point where we're like, yo, if anything goes down, I got you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I texted him before, like, yo, if something, God forbid anything happened to him, like, bro, his family's straight, bro.
Yeah, he's texting me that too. But just in general, like, it's not really words that need to be said. Like, I know I can go out with you and I know you got my back.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be
Vice
said.
versa.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be said, bro. It's just like a unwritten rule. You know what I mean? And you usually can tell when guys are like that because they resemble a lot of your character traits. So like, guys that act like you normally or probably act like you when in a hostile situation. Like for instance, we don't go out that much, but if we go out and you ever get into a fight, I don't care if you're winning or losing. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'ma
help
hop
you
in.
out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Like
don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna hop in.
And
And
then after we'll figure out.
yeah,
what the
we'll figure out.
situation
Yeah,
was.
we'll talk about that shit
After
later.
about
Yeah,
that shit.
we'll talk about that shit.
It'd be like, damn, we got in the car. Like, yeah, I just felt like hitting him. But I mean, like, shit, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro. It doesn't even fucking
it
matter.
don't
I just
bro.
know if you're swinging, I'm swinging.
Yeah,
Even if you're wrong, we'll talk about that shit later.
exactly.
You know what I
Handle that
mean?
shit,
You
know,
I'll
on
be
the
like,
side.
have to swing.
Like I'll be in a car. I'll be like, damn, bro. Like we really didn't have to get into that shit, but fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also trust that you're not gonna put me in a situation where I don't have to be in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like we had some shit. Like we went to the club. Obviously, it was our first time in club in Miami.
Yeah.
And, like some guy was acting a little weird to me, and I was like, I wanted to stick him, but I was like, the situation we were in at the time, I was like, nah, it's not worth it.
Yeah. You have to think about your friends and associates before you put yourselves in certain
Yeah.
situations. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, they're saying just shout out to us for keeping it real.
Shout out to you
Yeah.
guys, man.
Let's see. Curtis had a question. Does it take a big mistake for you to lose trust of a close friend or a business partner?
It takes a small one for me, bro. It could be something as small as money. I've lost friends over $20. You know what I mean? $20 but it wasn't even the $20. It was the principle. It was just like, if you're gonna say something, keep your word. $20 is nothing, bro. If I lose you over money, fuck it. It wasn't worth having you. But just in general, it's just like keep your word, bro. I think keeping your word on anything is huge. You know what I mean? And I think that if you don't communicate, sometimes things can get misinterpreted. And I'm really big on that, bro. Just communicating. That's why, like, if ever you guys DM me, you guys ever notice that I always reply, bro. Even if it's like a quick reply, I'll always reply.
Hey, shout out to Repo for the super chat.
Shout out to my boy Repo, man. Shout out to Repo.
Appreciate you, Brody.
Yo, Repo probably has one of the dopest fucking pictures too, bro.
Yeah,
Shout
that
out
is
to him.
dope as fuck.
Any other ones?
Captain said, this is why I fuck with the Unfiltered fam. They're willing to let the chat sit in and visit while the F crew only fuck with their big supporters, but still don't let them sit in on the podcast.
Bro, yeah, bro. Let's not get into that because
shit. Yeah, no, let's not get into that.
But yeah.
Alexander said, this is currently my favorite podcast. I'm very picky too, but this one is a hidden gem that I think will become huge one day.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate that. Guys, I'm telling you, 50K subscribers, man. Like I wanna spend at least 10,000-15,000 on you guys. You know I have the money. You know what I mean? I have the fucking money. I'm really good with investing.
He definitely
like,
does.
So like if you guys want that,
he doesn't spend his money crazy, bro.
I don't, bro. I literally I live like I'm broke, bro. But if I fuck with people, I will spend that shit. You feel me? I fuck with you guys. So if you guys want that 50K subscriber party, we got to June 10th to do it. And yeah, bro, let's get it done.
Yeah, your message said I love the show too.
Shout out to you guys,
Captain
man.
Said shout out to Repo Daddy. And that's the end of the chat.
Yeah, no bullshit. Shout out to Repo. Shout out to all you guys, man. I know it's a bunch of you guys that are at work right now too. You guys always hit me up in DMs and tell me like, yo, I couldn't make this. I was at work. But tonight for the nighttime show, we have 4 guests coming, 4 ladies. Oh, by the way, tomorrow should I tell them?
Yeah, just do it. Let's because we do need to start promoting.
Okay,
also.
cool.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
tomorrow we have Tonio Skits that's coming to the studio.
Hell yeah.
If you guys don't know who he is, we'll post him on the IGs. He's really big. I think he has like 1.8 million followers on Instagram alone, and he has on TikTok. He's huge.
Yeah, he's huge. Funny guy.
Funny guy, bro.
Fucking
funny
hilarious.
guy. So I can't wait to have him in the studio here debating the girls. It's gonna be fun as fuck. Make sure you guys tune in for the nighttime show. That's gonna be at 10 p.m. tonight. Yeah, bro. We'll see you guys tonight. All right. Peace.